Okay, welcome back to our geometry videos. This is regular geometry, unit 7, unit 33. Again, similar to a previous homework problem, we get these systems of equations. We're going to try and solve these systems of equations if we can, and if we can't, maybe explain why we can't, what's going on. So this first one here, we get these two linear equations. They're both set equal to y, so we can set them equal to each other. So negative 1/3 x plus 7 equals negative 1/3 x minus 2. And it really doesn't matter what we do here. It's going to end up falling flat on its face. But let's add 2 to both sides and add 1/3 x to both sides there. So you end up getting 9 equals 0. Because negative 1/3 x plus 1/3 x is 0. And so obviously that's not true. 9 is not equal to 0. And so what this actually tells us is that there's no solution between those two lines. They don't intersect because they're parallel. And you can tell that just by looking at the slopes. They both have a slope of negative 1/3 x, but they have different y-intercepts, so they're basically parallel and never going to ever touch, which is why there's no solution. Second one here, same idea, they're both set equal to y, so let's set them equal to each other. So 2x plus 3 equals x squared minus 2x plus 3. And so I'm going to get everything to one side. I'm going to move everything to the right because I can see it's a quadratic. And if I want to solve a quadratic, I want to set it equal to 0, so I can either factor it or, if we use the worst case scenario, make the quadratic one. So I'm going to subtract 2x to the other side and subtract 3 to the other side. I get 0 equals x squared minus 4x plus 0. So x squared minus 4x. Okay, this one I'm going to factor by factoring an x out of both of those terms. Right? X squared and minus 4 both have an x in them, so factor it out. And so we have two solutions here. Each term here we're going to set equal to 0 and solve. So our first solution here is when x equals 0. Our other solution is when x minus 4 equals 0, which means x equals 4. And now I'm going to take each of these values of x and plug them back into one of these expressions in order to find out what y is. So let's plug in here 0, 2 times 0 is 0, 0 plus 3 is 3, so there's one solution. 0, 3. I'm plugging 4 here. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. And your second solution would be 4 on the left. So this is a parabola and a line that actually intersect in two spots. That's why we got two solutions. One solution is at 0, 3, and another solution is at 4, 11. Any questions or comments about how we either set those up or solve those or what those solutions mean, feel free to leave a question or comment. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to like, subscribe, or share to our geometry channel.